As a matter of fact, one of the folks that we had helping us with in the last couple of years is here. Another one that has helped us in the last couple of years is here. We've decided that we couldn't miss by having both of them here. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Former mayor of the great city, great town of Cumberland, Bill Murray.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
And Friend Farm Navigant Credit Union, and also on the Arnold Mills Parade Committee, Timmy Draper. How you doing,
Thanks,
Tim?
Dave. Welcome to all our listeners out there. Bill, nice to be with you today.
Same here.
I will enjoy this thoroughly, I am sure.
And happy 4th to everyone. We got a beautiful day. We got a beautiful day coming.
Right there.
Good.
And
good.
right
good.
now, not the hot weather we've had in the past where it was brutal.
Yeah, last year was
It's really quite comfortable. We have a cloud cover here.
Yep.
We had a couple of spritzes here and there of rain. But just a shower. I mean, didn't amount to nothing.
Right. Almost evaporated before it hit the ground.
And that was early. It hasn't done that since we got here at 8:15.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was here for the race earlier. Helped them set up and such, and great race earlier in the morning. And weather was great for them, for the runners.
And we had it was the most that we ever had on the race, which was close to 800.
Right.
So that was quite the turnout.
Steve Mazzone, who runs the race, and Tom Kenwood. Yep, they were very happy. They were hoping to get 700.
Yep.
And I think they
shot well. They did, and it went off very well. In fact, I got hooked trying to get over here because there were so many runners that we had to stop and let them all go by. Usually they're by before you know it. But, this time, because of and it's a tribute to them for the effort they put in. People think it's just the day of the race, and as you know, it is not the day of the race. No. They work on this. They'll probably start working on this in another month, and maybe a couple of weeks. But they are on this race all the time, and they're well known throughout the New England area. There's runners from all over the place.
Right. Our very own hometown boy Ben Drezick.
That's correct.
Won this race again this year.
Oh, he did.
He did. I saw him go by.
Yep.
Like, there is nobody near him.
Yeah.
That's how fast he was running.
So he's a University of Lowell alumni. He was quite the star up there, and I know it well because my son played hockey up at the University of Lowell.
Oh, big. Yep.
And of course his father worked for the town of Cumberland.
Right. Pete's the water department.
Yeah, as the water. Well, he is the water department.
He is the water department, no doubt.
But he does a great job for them. Been there many years. There's probably not a water main anywhere that he doesn't know.
That's important.
Yeah, it is. Believe me, and he does an outstanding job. But his son has made a lot of records, broken a lot of records all over the place. So he's done a great job, and as I said, a former University of Lowell track star.
Right. He's a triplet, right? One of the three kids.
That's correct.
There's triplets.
There's I think 2 girls. If I could be wrong there. I know one girl who also is quite an athlete. Went to University of Lowell.
Yep, she is.
So that was nice that he won it again.
It's interesting when you watch this race. Now I have never run the race. Mm-hmm. I did run a 5K once, but we won't talk about that. But this race is interesting because it starts at a hill.
Right.
First thing you do is you run up the hill here at Newell Highway, and I would think that right off the bat, half your runners would just be like, "Okay, I can't do this anymore. This is a lot." But they go out, they do a small loop, then they do a bigger loop, and then they come back. I think it's 4 miles, right? That's the race. Is a 4 mile race.
I believe.
Yeah, but the first group of runners that come through, they're doing it, and I can't even remember the time. It's pretty quick, and then the rest of the group starts coming in, and I think they're all finished sometime around. They started at 9. They're probably finished around 10:15, 10:30.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is how many local kids are in it, families are in it. I watched it because my granddaughter was in it, Callie Campanelli, from Mount St. Charles, and she's I think she's ending her career as long distance. She's a hockey and lacrosse player. But in any case, she ran today. In fact, I just got the thing on my phone, 39 minutes.
Yep. Okay.
And but there's so many of these kids and families. I saw more than I ever saw of families like husband and wife pushing the kids in it.
Strollers, right.
So it encompasses everybody. It's not just the great runners who, just fly through this course.
Right.
Others that do it and get cheered on because obviously they have people down here cheering them on, and I think that's great.
It's a great event for the town. It brings a lot of people together. Early in the morning on the 4th of July for this race is always fun down at the fire station. And what seems like chaos for a little while turns into this very orderly running of the race, and it is definitely fun to watch.
And it's also the prizes that are given out and the T-shirts that we have down there, which all the sponsors, as you and I both know, because we're very much involved in raising the funds, is very important. And so everybody walks away with something, and I think that's great. And again, Steve Mazzone and Tom Kenwood, you can't ask for two better guys that just take this and run with it, and they have it all under control, which is great.
They sure do. They sure do. And again, all the entry fees for that race pay for the equipment that they use to time it, and the bibs that they all have, and the technology, and the people. But more importantly, there's a fundraising aspect to that race too, correct?
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So that money comes back into the parade coffers to help us produce next year's parade.
Right.
And that's what a lot of that's all about. But I think, Bill, we have to do a commercial message now. We're going to do a few of these throughout the course.
Okay. And
well, you could do a commercial message if you like.
Well, it's up to you. I'm looking at Dave. I thought Dave pointed.
As unaccustomed as you are to speaking well of Navigant Credit Union.
That's one of my favorites. Are you kidding? Navigant? Do you know anything about Navigant?
Never heard of these people before.
Right.
And by the way, for the benefit of our audience, we have clips from previous years.
Yes.
That we have dug up. Some of them look like we dug them up.
Yep.
Because they're from the times before high definition television.
But they're not
we
black
do
and white,
have some nice clips of previous parades. And I'm saying that because we know that the parade starts right at 11 o'clock, and it started 9 minutes ago, but it could be another 10 minutes before we see it.
Before we see it.
And so we'll have a little message over here, then we should go to a clip.
Let's do that.
You guys choose which clip you want.
Those clips, I'll tell you, that will bring back a lot of memories. Some people should tune in.
Right.
You might see yourself.
So speaking of our sponsors and an organization that's very close, near and dear to my heart is Navigant Credit Union. They've been helping members achieve financial wellness and well-being since 1915. That's Navigant Credit Union, where our customers are our owners and our owners are our customers. Navigant Credit Union is your neighbor. And we've got a deep interest in the community, and we spend time and money volunteering and funding scholarships and financial education programs. And we also invest in the latest technology and tools to make your financial world a little bit easier to manage. So visit us online at navigantcu.org or call us at 233-4700. And Navigant Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
Very nice. So, gentlemen, which year would you like to go back? You have a lot of choices here. Okay. We could go back as far as 2005, 2006, 2008. What do you think?
Let's start
Why
at the
don't we flip a coin? 2005.
All right.
2005, you say?
Perfect.
All right. 2005 it is. We'll go back to the Arnold Mills Parade from 2005 as broadcast on ON radio. We didn't have FM back then.
That is true.
ON radio and TV. And let's see it now. It's a tractor.
Backwards. Love the tractors.
Can you go any faster?
Yeah, we can, but why not? This one's not going.
1926.
Look at this. How's it going?
We're economizing here today.
One tractor's towing the other. In 1941, I love that umbrella. What a great idea.
Thanks. It works well.
Dave, you look
At least
so
I'm
much
not
younger back
hands-on.
then
Hey, look at this.
with the microphone.
A wonderful 1907, what do they call that engine? Now you're going backwards. 1936 John Deere, stuck in reverse.
Stuck in reverse. I actually remember that. The poor guy drove the whole parade
the fire
backwards.
tractors are going by now here on the Arnold Mills Parade. And here's a 67.
That's our brother over there cooking him wrong completely.
That's her brother driving the tractor backwards.
The Cumberland area twirlers.
All right.
Wow.
And they have blue and white uniforms with their batons out there.
Dave, this is pretty much the same location you've been at for all these years for the parade, correct?
Great day for the kids to be involved in the parade. There are maybe other parades that are bigger, but this one's really great for the families.
Oh, absolutely.
Now they're firing.
Well, Bill,
Now the kids are
we
scared.
found out where the muskets are.
I hope they're on our side.
All right, guys. That's great going back to 2005. Boy, was I a big boy back then.
Hey, you've lost
I had dark hair.
lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, but you were out there hustling, getting those interviews.
Dark hair back then. My goodness, yes. Interesting seeing yourself back that far. But you were asking, is this pretty much the location we've been all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
No. Actually, down near the fire station across on this side of the road.
Okay.
Right on the corner next to Skiffington's house.
Oh, yeah.
We used to set up a little chair, and there was this is all back before radio links and internet and all the rest of that. We used to have a telephone company drop line to connect the audio so that it would go back to Woonsocket and be broadcast back there. And that was back in the 1970s.
Interesting.
But when I started doing them again, because we skipped a few years here and there,
Yep.
when I started doing them again in the 1990s, the Skiffington family was very generous in letting me set up right on the corner with a platform and put the people there and all the rest of that. And then they let me go in the backyard and put up a special portable tower. It's a military grade tower that would get the signal back to Woonsocket, the audio back to Woonsocket. And all this was, of course, way before the television joined us.
Right.
So
Quite an effort.
So it's not the same place, but we have been more years here than ever before.
And this location is the Masonic Lodge on Naperville
Lafayette
Highway.
Lodge number 47 of the Rhode Island Masons here. These guys here have been so kind to us and so hospitable. I just can't express my gratitude sufficiently.
Yeah.
We hook in for electricity. I wish we could hook in for internet because we are having some problems with our signal back to Woonsocket here, and it's all done with internet these days. You don't do it with microwaves anymore because all those things are all antiquated.
Right. Well, living in the town of Cumberland, I can tell you that this is not the best area for reception for internet or telephone or anything like that.
Especially up in this area.
Tell me about it. Every year we come out here, it's barely marginal. Today is less than barely marginal. In fact, you'll see your TV coverage. You'll see it at about 1 o'clock this afternoon.
After you re-render it, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to get back to Woonsocket and plug into hefty internet there at the station in order to play it for you. But we will.
That's all right.
But that's good.
Yep.
That's good. Everybody's partied and they're relaxing and they can now watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's might work out better for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
You know, when Joyce Hintel-Cusiani joined us this past Monday on the Coffee Am program, she made mention of a group that's been with the parade for so many years. And they're going to be in the parade again this year, we're told. From Cambridge, Massachusetts. Let's go back to 2012 when the Cycling Murrays visited us.
And I can tell you that's no relation.
You don't cycle?
I have no, you don't want me to cycle.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a problem there. Hold on a second. I thought I had the Cycling Murrays
Cycling
next.
or unicycling?
There they are. Now let's do it.
Now might be a
There
time
they
for
are.
commercial, but I would say no because we want to get a nice long view.
Oh, yeah.
We love seeing these folks coming by, the Cycling Murrays, playing flutes on the unicycles.
Tim, you could do that.
I can barely ride the one that has that crazy wheel in the back of it.
The small one.
Right. I would be a hot mess on one of those things. There's no doubt about it.
When I was the mayor, I got into one of those
patterns and stuff like that. They got that
bike things that they had. From Diamond Hill. I thought I was going to die. I hadn't been on a bike in 40 years.
Double high unicycle.
Happy 4th of July.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you. It's beautiful weather. We're
Now, weren't you in the baby bassinet the first parade I did?
I think pretty much.
Yeah, you were in the sidecar. That's what you were. All right, she's all grown up now. The Cycling Murrays, what a wonderful family, celebrating every 4th of July, doing how many parades today? 4 parades today.
I think we have time to tell the good folks about Simon Chevrolet.
Okay, well, that was the clip from 12 years ago.
Wow.
2012. You can see the picture quality got a little better.
Yeah, it gets progressively better.
Yeah. Those VHS tapes, they degrade over time, and so here we are in 24 trying to get this done. That's kind of cool. All right, another message there, Mr. Draper.
You want me to do it? Okay, let's
talk about the boys over on 146.
Right, the Anchor Subaru Nissan dealers on 146. Happy 4th of July from the Benoit family at Anchor Auto Group. The Benoit brothers are always happy to give back to the local community. Anchor Auto Group is the winner of Subaru's Love Promise Award for 5 years in a row. It's one of the highest honors a Subaru retailer can receive and is presented in recognition of success in instituting the highest standards of excellence in both customer care and support of the local community. Come down to Anchor Nissan and Anchor Subaru for a transparent deal. Anchor Nissan and Anchor Subaru are on Route 146 in North Smithfield or online at anchorautogroup.com. And you're going to have to get used to that new overpass if you're going to go down there because there's a little bit of a new traffic pattern.
Yeah, but it's easy. And there's another business that is an outstanding business. The Benoit brothers are just great people. I've dealt with them for many years, and I'll tell you, you won't get better service.
Nope.
Guys, we'll fade over here to camera 2, and you can see that there is the first vanguard of our parade is approaching the intersection,
and this is
where the fire station is, which is still a bit of a ways from where we are. That's good, quarter mile maybe?
Yep, that's
but we've got a telephoto lens, courtesy of Mr. Tebow on the roof. And we've got a couple of cop cars, we've got a color guard, and the rest of that coming into view. Now, we don't have to, I'm not going to sit and wait for it, and the rest of that. We do have one short clip. You want to listen to one more clip?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
We'll listen to one more clip here, and this will be something that you'll remember from not too long ago. This is 2018, although when you stop and think about it, that was 6 years ago, wasn't it, huh?
Yep.
And when Tony Lapori, the dancing cop, came to the Cumberland parade.
I'm hearing a whistle. Who's doing the whistle? I don't know.
It's Tony Lapori.
It's Tony Lapori, the dancing cop from Providence.
Tony, the dancing cop.
He's there, and he just grabbed himself a water bottle. He's working the side of the parade. There he is. He's on the opposite side of the street from us. We didn't see him go by because we were looking at the Jeeps, but he's like concurrent with the Jeeps, and the Jeeps is squirting water out there, and Tony's going by. Hopefully he gives us a little wave. There he goes. Yeah, hi there. Yeah, do we get it? All right, yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right. Tony, I don't think Tony knows that we can hear him. He's going to do it. Here we go, just for us.
Oh, he's a showman.
There he is.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah,
Tony. What a swell guy. What a swell guy.
I think if I get down on my knees like that, I'd never get back up.
You think so?
He's a character, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. He came in to see me. That was my last year as mayor, and he came in. He's a character. He's a fun guy, and he enjoys this.
It takes a lot out of him.
It does, but he enjoys it.
The uniform isn't a cool uniform either.
No.
Keeping it in pristine condition has got to be an expense that would be unwelcome by anyone.
Right.
But he's now down in Florida, so
is he down in Florida?
Yeah, he's down in Florida.
I
don't think so.
Our friends on radio and TV got a chance to see him. What can I say? That sounds good to me. We do have that's the view here. Outside our window here at Nate Whipple Highway, right in front of Lafayette Lodge. waiting for the parade to get here. You can see just a little bit of the lights down there with the zoom lens from the top of the camera of the truck. You can see it's coming. And do you have who's in the color guard and the rest of that? Because I saw the colors flying there.
Yeah, they'll be coming along. They're going to be behind the Grand Marshal. Right now, this is just the police cars and motorcycles.
So it's like the police color guard, and then there's another color guard?
Yeah, we do want to mention that the Bucket Brigade, Joyce Fox is kind of controlling that, and you'll see people that maybe have their transistor radios on. They'll be coming along with the buckets, so we'd love to see the donations pour in.
Right. The nice thing about it, Bill, is this year and last year we've actually gone through with putting QR codes on
That's correct,
cards.
which you had a lot to do with.
So we will. We're taking the opportunity, if you don't have any cash with you, that if you have a mobile phone and you want to make a donation through the mobile phone, all the proceeds or all the donations that we get from this year are going to support next year's parade. And the more we can raise, the better the quality of the entertainment, the more entertainment that we can get. Not saying that the quality's any less than perfect, as always, but certainly you can get more of it, and the parade just becomes that much more exciting. So
looking at the, these are our top police officials. I see the deputy, Captain Alves, and we got Captain Sweet. I'm trying to recognize Chief Benson. Looks like he's in the middle. Trying to see others that might. But those are there's your top like 4 or 5 officials in the police department, and do an outstanding job. I was always, again, as mayor, always very proud of our Cumberland police.
Right. As a citizen, I can tell you that I always feel safe.
That's absolutely,
always feel protected.
And believe me, they have their, I think that's their special car.
Little hot rod in
and
the
then
back.
they were supposed to have, maybe the dog will be with the honor guard.
Right.
Because they do have a dog now that they didn't have, which I would have promoted 100. Oh, the dog's on the back.
Oh, there
See
he is. Yep.
the dog, which
Clipper.
is, that's Clipper, the new dog. There they are. And that's a car that they fixed up. That's, I think last year was the first time.
Well, you know, if they got to get to the scene of a crime quick, they can use that.
Absolutely.
That hot rod will get in there pretty quick.
They can
There's the Clipper.
There's the honor guard. There's Clipper and the honor guard, which, by the way, is very proud. I'm not sure, I didn't pick up on who the honor guard is now, but they make us proud,
right?
As far as Cumberland. But there's Clipper, who's brand new.
Yep. And am I understand that that's a Lincoln police officer, Jason Marks, who's helping to?
It might be.
Helping to train and assemble the Clipper?
Yes, Jason Marks. Yep, that's him. They're training them.
They're moving at a pretty good clip, if you'll pardon the pun.
Yes.
They're moving than the rest, faster than the rest of the parade is. That's why we have a little gap there.
Yeah, because there's the parade committee float should be right behind us.
Right. This is a state police car,
State
isn't
police,
it?
Yep.
Nice to know that our state police are here as well.
They always do a great job for us. Back up. They're not just here. They're out on Diamond Hill, traffic control and whatnot. There's always a great relationship we've always been very happy to have between the state police and the Cumberland police, which makes you even more secure.
Right.
But it's always been a pleasure dealing with them. And it doesn't change.
No.
Because we had a famous, you know Brendan Doherty, who was the head of the state police. I was just with him the other night. And he's, of course, from Cumberland.
Right. Colonel Doherty looks pretty relaxed in his retirement, actually.
Well,
although he's not totally retired.
No, he's not retired. He was actually, when I met him, he was grabbing a coffee with me. He came from Woonsocket. He's a security. He's got a security company, and he's into a million things.
Yeah.
But he was a great one from Cumberland. Head of state police.
Yeah. Once you get that in your blood, I understand that it's hard to put that behind you all. So there's always something going on.
He's interesting, too. He has a book out. I don't know if you ever read it.
Actually did not.
about him undercover with the. He was one of the big breakthroughs on the mafia.
Right.
And
that I knew.
Now, if I was smart enough, I'd remember the name of the book, but I don't. It's Brendan. I read it a while back, and it's a great read.
Right.
It's a great read of how.
Add that to my reading list.
Yeah, you should.
Excuse me there.
And I'm not a reader, but I read that.
Yeah. He's a fellow Bishop Fian graduate.
That's correct.
He's
great,
my alma mater.
Great athlete. I have a granddaughter now at Fian.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
She's just finished a freshman, hockey player.
Yeah.
Hockey player and soccer.
Yeah, they have a great program. Hey, while we're waiting, Bill, let's do another ad.
Okay.
Certainly talk about our sponsors here.
Okay.
Brule, Nault, and Hanley, PC. The largest law firm is Northern Rhode Island. The largest law firm in Northern Rhode Island is Brule, Nault, and Hanley, PC of Cumberland. They focus on Medicaid and elder law, estate planning, and probate and guardianship. Attorneys at Brule, Nault, and Hanley have 100 years of collective service and are licensed to practice law in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. Their website is bnhri.com. Brule, Nault, and Hanley, PC, at 1334 Mendon Road in Cumberland. Actually, I know those guys.
Here we have the Grand Marshal coming. Tom Grundy.
Tom Grundy's our Grand Marshal this year. All
Yep.
right.
Is that him
in a 64 Plymouth Corvette, I guess?
No, that's a.
Yeah. I don't know.
They might have moved him and put him in the Corvette.
Bill.
I don't see the Plymouth yet.
It's driven by Bill Klepsek, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Yep, I think you did. Yep.
And the Grundy family's a great family. Big runners, all runners, and
right.
And just.
Few of them went to Bishop Fian too.
They did. Yeah, there's a lot of.
The football field over there is named after the.
That's a beautiful facility.
Yeah.
They just did all the baseball. It's all artificial turf and special field.
Like Mount St. Charles is upgrading all their facilities.
Absolutely.
Too.
Well, I got 2 grandchildren up there, so.
Yeah. Right.
Because I got 12 grandchildren, so,
so they could
be all over there somewhere. You name a place.
They'll be everywhere.
But there's Tom. That's always a thrill, by the way.
Is that Joyce Fox?
Yes.
In the vet?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll tell you, it's always a thrill to.
When it gets closer, we'll be able to hear it.
No, that's Joyce. That's the head. I don't know. Where's the
She's on the parade committee. She's on the bucket brigades.
Yeah.
Yep.
We mentioned her before, but where's Grundy?
I'm sure he'll be coming along. Like you last year, Bill, we thought you were going to be in a car, if I recall, and you ended up in the train.
That was last minute.
Right.
Yep, there she.
Right. That's Joyce. Yep.
Joyce is in.
So she's.
And here's the parade banner.
Yep.
Which the float, the parade float. Oh, here's the. Assuming the Grand Marshals in that white car.
Yep. This the bagpiper is Dan Pizalowski.
Okay.
As he starts.
I'm glad you pronounced that.
I don't know if I pronounced it right, but I pronounced it.
I wish I knew who the two young ladies that were.
Thank you for that. That water is appreciated.
But they're.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Arnold Mills.
Yep. So this is the parade committee's float.
Yep.
Here's our friend Mr. Ward.
There's Tom Ward.
Yep, Tom has been instrumental in helping us raise funds for the parade.
Oh, he took this. Now, is that the Grundy family?
It looks like that's the Grundy family.
That is.
Yep, there they are.
Yep, there they are. And they said it was going to be a.
It's not a vintage Mercedes, but it's a Mercedes.
There it is.
Beautiful convertible.
I like the idea of the train walk. Here's the float.
Right.
And here's your famous Blackstone River Theater.
Blackstone River Theater.
That you're on a board, right?
I am.
Okay.
It's a great theater, and if you've never been there, I highly recommend you go to Riverfolk.
And here's the famous Tom Ward.
There he is. He's not even looking at us. He's ignoring us.
And there are the banners of the people that had given us the platinum. We call platinum.
Right.
Angelo's, Dave, Navigant.
Yep.
Dan McKee, the governor.
Yep.
We have the deans.
Yep. I see
where
Phantom
are you going?
Farms.
You got Anchor Auto.
Phantom Farms and Phantom Farms.
Phantom Farms has done a great job with us. Stanley Tree.
The Lynch family.
Lynch. How about we also had on the banners Davenport's.
Yep. P Pottery.
P Pottery.
Ice cream machine is out there.
And those are all the ones that donated over $1,000 or
Right.
I should say some of them are 500, others 1,000.
Yep.
So here's our fire trucks.
Here's Cumberland's
the
finest.
Right. Cumberland Hill Antique Fire Truck, Steve Borges.
Bourget.
I
guess, yeah.
Okay. Then we have the Mapleville Antique, Steve Smith.
Yep.
And then Meadowbrook, who always has a couple of trucks, right?
Yep.
Right down the street here is Tom's St. Goddard. Then we'll have here's our great Cumberland EMS, which you can't get a better one than these guys. Very dedicated.
Yep. Coming up there's the Meadowbrook Farm. Yep.
That's Tom St. Goddard.
Yep.
And I guess nobody told him that there's no water supposed to be on this parade. So
yeah.
Well,
I think we tell them that every year, Bill.
Okay,
nobody listens. Nobody listens. Just don't get our seasoned citizens down there. They don't like that.
And then we got a truck from Smithfield, Brian DeCastro.
Yep.
1977. And another antique society, Kittery.
Yeah.
Is that his?
That's a beautiful
his
truck.
Kittery coming along now.
It's a Maxim.
And that's Donald Roberts.
Yep.
And
that truck has the handrails on it, so when I was volunteering as a young kid, you could stand on the back of the fire truck.
Now here's the...
here you go.
Here we are.
Near and dear to your heart, Bill.
Near to my heart. Best purchase I ever made as a mayor.
The train.
And the beating I took it's still going.
Look at it. Look how beautiful
it is. Yep, 6 years later.
That's a pretty train.
Who's in
that? We should know.
Why don't they have my name on that? I don't understand
know, Bill.
that. They did. They crossed it off.
They thought you were Diamond Hill. That's what they think their name is. It's Diamond Bill. That's what they thought.
That's it. There you go. Here's a group.
This is the. We're starting to see the politicians. The mother from
Here's
mayor.
the mother from mayor.
Yep. Walking the route.
Right.
Got the Jeep in there.
Yep.
Must be the mayor's wife. That's her Jeep.
Yep. And
so I don't
where is
see
he?
him.
I don't see the mayor.
I'm sure he's there somewhere.
I know.
There's Bruce.
Yep. Who else we got here? Haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, they're in different divisions. There's. Hey, Bill, you're a politician. We should know there's always be a politician.
Yep.
Oh, here's Dennis Collins.
Yep. Huh?
Dennis Collins is coming up. He's running for
he's running Senator Pickard's seat.
Yep. Roger did a great job. Thank him for his service. He was outstanding for the years he was in the Senate.
I just saw him. I had to go to a meeting. I told the people at the meeting that he was there, the chairman, and I said, "I'll tell you, what he did for Cumberland, you can't take back. It was unbelievable." So.
And Bill, looks like is this the Cats and Jammers band?
This is it.
I think this is where they are.
Cats and Jammers.
Riding on a float, pulled by diggers.
Diggers landscaping. We have the still here. I'm alright. The stilts. Let me get that
right.
Juggler Fluxon Entertainment. If I'm pronouncing that right.
Yep.
Fluxon Entertainment.
Yep. A little bit of
here's these. Oh, look at the coming through and the jugglers.
Yep.
And now we have the
Rehoboth Middlemen.
Politicians, mother. It's a little bit of a band. Rehoboth Middlemen. This is the Rehoboth Middlemen.
Yep.
They're in all the time. They're in all the time. Here we go. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe they're just.
Maybe they'll give us a break.
Oh no, they're gonna do it. Here we go.
Okay.
Get ready.
Whoop.
Nicely done.
Yep.
I think that's why we won the Revolutionary War. We didn't wear red and walk in a straight line.
You couldn't find them.
Couldn't find those guys.
Right. So we have.
Which band is this one?
It just went by.
Yeah.
That was the.
That must have been the Flexen Entertainment.
We have the Girl Scout. We think it's the Girl Scout float coming up. This could be the Gloucester Light Infantry. I don't know. They might have shook them. Oh no, that's the party band. Party band coming.
Yep.
They've been in quite a bit.
They do. She's got a great voice. Gets everybody going.
Yep. Here she comes. Yep.
Nightlife Entertainment.
And we got the Daisy Girl Scouts, Stephanie O'Neill.
They'll be coming up. Yep.
Are you ready? Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Say uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Hey, uptown.
All right. While we're waiting for our next group, let's do a message from Coletta's Furniture, now located on Wood Avenue in Woonsocket. Brad and Ryan Coletta invite you to Coletta's Furniture to celebrate life, liberty, and the pursuit of quality sleep this 4th of July with the comfort of a Sealy mattress on sale at Coletta's Furniture. Remember to ask about 0 down for 1 year and 0 interest. Stop in and check out the showroom or shop at home at colettasfurniture.com.
Here's the peep. What do we have here? The peep.
The pea pottery. Is that the Girl Scouts, Bill? I think?
Yeah, I think. I'm trying to look at our.
Right, it has changed a little bit here. Our script.
Yep. And
I think it's the Girl Scouts. Yep,
yeah,
this is the Girl Scouts.
Yep. And it should be also some Cub Scouts, Dave Ambrose.
Yep.
With music, so I'm not sure which is which because they've kind of shook it up a little bit, which is normal. Well, if you've ever been at the beginning of the, I was there last year.
It's a bit chaotic.
Yes. And what I found out last night is that there's some people that jump in that never said they were going to be there.
Right,
so,
that does happen.
So we.
But they like to accommodate as many people as they can, and so as long as it's clean and
that's correct,
and fits the bill, then they'll let them in.
You watch it.
Oh, we're going to do another one. All right, let's do Woonsocket door sales. First impressions have a lasting effect, and that includes garage doors. Woonsocket door sales can handle all types of projects, residential and commercial, including installation, maintenance, framework repair, and unexpected problems. Quality service and workmanship, Woonsocket door sales, 767-3448. It is a family-owned business. They've been around for a long time, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is this Mercy Mount? MCDS? Yep, Mercy Mount Country Day School.
Mercy Mount coming up.
Yeah,
best in theme, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a best in theme. All right.
And you know the theme is
I haven't seen it yet,
on
Dave.
the road, right?
On the road.
Oh, the theme of the parade, yes. On the road.
With an H on the road.
Right.
So this is Mercy Mount. Music with Richard Du Bois.
Yep.
84 Mercedes, Mike Vadera.
Did he sneak by?
He might have.
Maybe he didn't get in.
We didn't. Well, we got him in anyway.
Yeah.
So there's Mercy Mount. A great school in Cumberland.
Right. I like the little guy in the car in the back.
Yep.
Reminds me of the days of when the Shriners would be in their little.
You remember those? Oh yeah, that was fun.
Little go-karts.
Okay.
That is an electric vehicle that young man was driving.
We got a tractor coming through now. Although we don't have it listed. So it's one of the Rays. I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, it is one of the Rays.
I think it's Adam.
Adam?
Driving the Farmall.
I thought he was in Division 3, so here we go. Here we go.
We're going to have to do some ad-libbing here, Bill, I think. We have to think fast on our feet.
Dave knows that you and I can ad-lib better than anybody. We might not be right, but...
There is not a microphone that neither you or I have ever hated.
Right.
We got another tractor, though. I wonder who this is. It's a 1947.
It could be his son. Adam's son.
Right, yep.
I think it is. He looks looks familiar. Trying to keep track of these kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another good family goes way back.
Oh, the Ray family.
Yep.
You can't. And they're still so active, and they're active. A lot of them are in the sports and Ray's baseball. They're just a great Cumberland family.
Right. And they participate in this parade every year.
Yep.
Bringing their antique tractors, which is always a lot of fun.
Right.
Kind of want to drive one of those, Bill. I'm not going to lie.
Those tractors?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll get you on one.
If I ran out there, let me do it.
No.
This is a really no.
They're not going to take a chance.
Yeah, true. So this is a really old 1941. Is that what that says?
Yep, it does.
Coming up here?
1941 and 1952.
Wow.
Now I don't know.
Somebody pulling somebody?
No, there's Rays. There's the Rays again.
Yeah. They're pulling each other. I guess we have a little tractor malfunction.
Okay. Oh yes, I see that.
Like a wardrobe malfunction, but tractor.
But that's one of the Rays. I thought they were in 3rd division,
But listen, that is American made. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's still running after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Take a little care, and you keep them going forever. Now, I kind of like the John Deere. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
A little newer. It's got a bucket and a backhoe. Yeah. Kind of like that one.
Very diversified, right?
We go from old to new.
Yep.
A John Deere 460.
So what do we got coming up here? There's another float. Is that the Ashton Berkeley Cub Scouts?
Yep, it is. That's absolutely who it is.
Dave Ambrose. Yep, it is. And they supposed to have music, so I don't hear it.
I think they got it behind.
Oh, okay.
Nope,
we hear it. Well, it just wasn't turned up enough.
Right.
There they are. So we're on this.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're into Division 2.
We have the Cumberland High School marching band coming up. That's what we're hearing.
Yep. We'll have. What happened to the nightlife? They went through.
They went through.
Yep, changed. The Big Blue, a bug, famous. So here's Cumberland Finest. This is a great band. This 10 years ago, this band was on its.
He wants us to be quiet. We're gonna listen.
Listen.
Job. You were saying about 10 years ago, Bill?
10 years ago, this band was almost out of being, and the new band leader,
Mr. Froci.
Froci has done a great job.
He has,
and they're into everything. All the sport
We've been
events.
able to add them to our Christmas concert list.
Oh,
have
nice.
you really?
Oh, good.
Yes, the last 3 years, Cumberland has joined us.
Nice.
On our Christmas Day broadcasts.
They've always had great, singing program at Cumberland High School with the Clef singers.
Clef's always one of the tops.
Right, and so it's nice to see that the band is getting their proper dues.
Yeah, this looks like the Patuxas Rangers.
Yep, that's who it looks like.
And His Majesty's 54th Regiment.
Right. While we watch those guys come up, let me talk to you a little bit about Philip Cucciani. The law offices of Philip Cucciani is a full-service law firm, including cases of personal injury, bankruptcy, and estate planning. They always provide all the time your case deserves. So rely on the knowledge and experience of Philip Cucciani. Attorney Cucciani is located at 191 Social Street in Woonsocket. Please call for an appointment at 766-2780. And actually, it's Philip's wife, Joyce Hindle-Kutsiani, who runs the parade.
And
with her band of...
And Phil's also, is on the fire department board commission.
Right, here in town.
Yep. Both very active.
Yeah, that's good. You love it when people participate.
Here we have, it's still out of mic range. I mean, the Zoom camera gives you a wrong impression. It's really that far away. And but we do have that Zoom camera, and we're real happy with it. And so, once they get closer, we'll be able to get a mic on them.
Yeah, we'll listen to the
pipe
and
this
drum.
is the, I assume, the Majesty 4th Regiment.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's got the British flag.
Yeah, well, it's got the fouled anchor with the Hope on the flag.
Yep.
So this is Colonial Rhode Island.
Those guys look like they're ready to go. Oh, they were.
I wonder how your grandson's doing.
he's well, I'm hoping he's excited about it.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm in here and he's out there.
That's you're in a good spot. Let his father and mother deal with it.
Right.
So we got.
Is that the Patuxent Rangers?
Yeah, I think this is Patuxent Rangers.
Yep.
And it's. Yep.
Oh, you know what? His Majesty's 5th Regiment is coming up.
Coming up?
Yep. Right now, this is the Patuxent Rangers.
Yep.
With their cannon. I think that Ranger's taking a break right there, Bill.
Yeah, he's had it.
I'll tell you what, though, this weather is a whole lot better than some parades that I've been at where it's been 90 degrees in the direct sunlight.
I hear you.
Look at these guys passing the water out, though. That's pretty good.
I walked one time when I was, I think in 2015 when I ran for mayor, and I had a suit, not a suit jacket, but a shirt and tie.
Oh.
And here's this has to be the Majesty's 5th, 4th Regiment.
Yep. The Patuxent Rangers are shooting at him.
Yep. That's it. There's another.
Looks like those guys are walking a little slower.
Yep. I haven't caught up yet.
And that's Tom Ward walking by again.
I know.
Tom, he just likes to get on camera.
People should listen to Coffee In when Tom's on camera.
I don't think he's not on anymore, is he?
Occasionally.
Oh, that
Occasionally. There's the man, the legend.
We just mentioned you. You're just trying to get on camera. That's all. Okay.
You can talk on my mic, Tom. Just to acknowledge the barbs from your friends.
I should be used to it by now. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Having a great day?
Good
Yeah,
job,
it's a beautiful day.
Excellent.
Great parade.
Well, I don't want to interrupt.
The banners were great.
The guys shooting guns are coming. That's
Yeah,
it.
the banners were great coming
Thank you very
through.
much. One missing, but that's okay.
And we did mention, in fact, of how much you had to do with all that collecting the money. So
Someone has to get it started. but
Well,
I appreciate
you did
the
it.
help of both of you guys.
Yep.
Dave, take her away. Parade to take care of. Thank you, Tom. See you later.
All right. That's Tom Ward, everybody. You know him, you love him. Now, what do we got here? I found a camera that's got a picture on it. Here we go.
I think these are. Actually, it's like the Patuxent.
They might be the Patuxent Rangers that we've announced 3 times.
They've got the British surrounded, Bill. That's the whole thing.
That's it.
They're in front of them, behind them.
In which division are we now, gentlemen?
We're still in the 2nd Division.
Yep.
I see.
You'll know the 3rd Division. It's a big one.
What makes you say that?
Well, the couple of floats. You got the Lusitania Band in that division. So you're gonna.
yeah.
That's a big division. So here we got. This might be. Oh, we got a star.
Small engine specialist and tractors.
Small engines,
Custom.
yeah. This is
It's Green Roy, who's
Green
the Academy
Roy.
of Irish
Yeah.
Dance. Oh, right.
That's
Irish
it.
dancers, step dancers.
Yep.
They certainly are stepping.
They are stepping.
Here they are.
Get some cowboy hats going, so I don't know how Irish they are, but
They're Irish.
They won an award, second place President's Award.
Presidents. Ooh. Nice.
Nice, very well
Second
done.
place President's Award.
They look like they are enjoying themselves, Bill.
Yep.
And there's the parents.
That's
Can you remember those dance days? We just kind of stand in the back.
Yeah, you do, and sweat it out.
And that is so true.
You'll be coming. Well, you won't on the dance. You gotta.
Right. I'll be at the baseball games.
That's even worse.
Hey, we got a band here.
Yep, that's it. We're not sure. This is that the Pawtucket?
Nightlife Band, marching band.
Oh, that's Nightlife? Okay.
That was way back. Oh, yeah. Supposed to be at the beginning. Here's Mom with the dog. I don't know.
Details. The Details dog grooming service.
Oh, yeah.
I have taken.
I get it. Capital D T-A-I-A-L-S.
Details. Correct.
Certainly are friendly enough.
My Edison has
Smiling
been there.
and waving.
They do. They do
Look at the
mobile
truck.
Yep, they do mobile washing as well as. They have a place right over by the ice cream machine right next door.
Look at the bubbles coming out of the truck.
Yeah. They must be washing
You said
dogs.
They wash animals?
Yes.
They wash the animals.
How
Wash
cool
them.
is
yeah,
that
they're
with
showing
the
it.
bubbles coming
Oh,
out?
where do you see the
It's a pet
camera on
spa.
it? Yep. He's washing one dog in there now. I
That
think.
was a smart move, putting the bubbles in there like that.
Yep.
Very clever.
See? Clever.
So they will come to your house
Yeah.
and groom your dog for you.
Next, it's a Jeep.
Yep.
But it's part of the details
that's
group.
Detail group. And we got another group
like
coming
this.
through, which
They're handing out candies.
because we're supposed to have a tractor with Majikowski, who was our
Alex, yeah?
local rep that's done a great job for Cumberland. I think he's
This
on
is a Civil War contingent.
Okay.
With a
here's-
We don't have that anywhere.
accurate
No.
flag and the sabers and all.
Well, we have Miss something, but we don't have it on our
Oh, pretty girls.
Miss Rhode Island teen
and others.
Yep, Linda Johnston, Mustang, Derek Bucci.
Here we go.
So, there
Miss
we go.
Barville, Miss Rhode Island,
Yep.
Miss Rhode Island Teen.
So we have Miss Rhode Island teen listed.
Yep.
Again, Linda Johnston.
We don't have the names of the other ones.
No,
though.
we don't have.
They are lovely indeed.
What the heck?
We'll see what the next. We'll see what the
They
next.
sure seem to be having fun too.
Yeah. Well, I'd be having fun too if I was riding on the back of a
Yeah.
convertible like that. That looks like fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can see what the sashes say on the next one. We'll wait for Dave to get that vantage.
Yep.
Miss Cumberland.
Miss Cumberland. All right. I wonder who Miss Cumberland
Looks
is.
like Miss Warren,
Yeah.
and on the far side, Miss went underneath her arm.
Missed. And that's Mrs. Rhode Island, maybe?
Could be.
All right. We had a lot of misses in this parade. That's great.
A lot of hits too.
A lot of hits.
A lot of hits and a lot of misses.
All right, we're going to have to listen to the Lusitania Club because here they come.
Here they come. So you're gonna. The Lusitania does such a great job.
We're now in Division 3, I guess.
Yep.
Well, you have a spirited election campaign coming up.
Here's
and
a big one.
Looks
This
like
is
candidate Dean, who
Brad-
wants to be mayor,
Brad Dean Jr.
and candidate Mother
and
are already in full swing on the campaign, wouldn't you say?
They are, absolutely. But where do you see? So they won the award.
The Hank Wiley Award.
Right, yep, award.
First place.
Where do you see this? I happen to see a preview of it.
Right, it's an eagle.
Yep.
And it's made up. It takes up an entire flat bed.
Yep.
And back of this tractor trailer truck. And it's a flatbed there. It's got the appropriate signage and flags. And this American bald eagle is huge.
It is massive.
The wingspan goes way out on either side of the truck.
Look at it.
And the entire truck is used for that. Look at that mighty beak.
Now, Justin Dean was the designer and builder of this. I got to give him
Really
credit for what he's done. Yep.
And in the beak of the
Brad Dean
bald
Jr.
eagle is
Senior
an
there.
American flag. Wow! Look at the feathers, the talons, and there are also cards, lawn signs for other candidates associated with Mr. Dean.
Jim McLaughlin, for one, was there. A lot of school committee people. Here's the Stanley Tree.
I don't think so.
Nope. They get them all. Oh, this is
the Jay's family dance.
No, this is the crab tree. What do they call it? The baseball thing.
Oh yeah, they were. They just walked by.
Well, they have another one here too.
So this is the team.
Yeah, that's the crab
tree.
They've been in a number of years.
Yeah, they have.
Sometimes
big organization. Yep. We got Mike Crowley just walked by. There's a Brad. Look at the truck here now. You know.
Hey, Mike's got a pretty bright shirt on.
Yeah, he does. Mike looks pretty good.
Yep.
Now, from our, how many ways can we advertise our candidacy department?
Well, you have no choice.
A huge delivery truck, bigger than your Amazon van. That's got to be a
yep.
You know, that's got to be a real trip to see your face on the side of a truck that big, right?
Well, you got it.
What a handsome guy he is too.
Here's a Cumberland, running for Cumberland school committee. Brand new young man, Andrew Bacon.
That's right.
He's out in front.
Add Bacon.
Yeah, and
that's cute.
And there's Jim McLaughlin in there too. And there's
Jimmy Conway.
There's Jimmy Conway as the Bucket Brigade, who always does a great job. Jimmy runs this.
He organizes that
every year.
Yep.
You and I know how much he puts in. Now we got the Jeeps.
Here we go.
Yep.
All right, guys, you can take the rest of the afternoon off. We've got about 15 minutes of Jeeps going by.
Well, this is just the first division.
This is we're in the.
I found out.
the first group of Jeeps.
Yep.
I found out on Monday from Joyce when she visited Coffee Ann that the deal is the ducks.
Oh.
Yeah. For some reason, that has become sort of a symbol of a Jeep. A duck.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know how. People get they dress them up and they put them on their dashboard, and I'm sure you'll see a few of them.
What it is she explained it to me, is that ducks are gifts that you give to people that you're fond of or you want to give a gift to, and then they're mounted on the Jeeps.
Yep.
Oh, they're not real.
So if you're in a Jeep club and somebody like maybe helped you get in or gave you an idea of how to decorate or maybe gave you a part or something, did something nice to you, you give them a little yellow rubber duck.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes in the front of your Jeep. Now, I haven't seen a whole lot of them here, but I guess they're coming up.
It's kind of like
Did you say this is the first of a couple of different groups of Jeeps?
I think there's two divisions of Jeeps. There's the Ocean State Jeep Club, and then there's another group. But we still have to get through some military vehicles, I think.
Yeah,
well, and we got the
this one going by right now is one of the older ones.
I love that. Woodside.
Did that say 1954? Woody. Here's some military vehicles for you, Tim.
Here we go. But I don't see the Cyclone Murrays yet.
No?
They're on here. Oh, those are... I think I drove that when I was in the Army.
Yeah.
This one here. I know I drove an old... They call them 10 tons or something.
Troop carrier, right? For the most part?
Did you notice it says Kaiser Jeep on it?
Kaiser Jeep.
Several companies made Jeeps during the war.
Yep.
So Jeep was a type of vehicle and not a brand of vehicle back then.
That's right.
Interesting.
Later after the war became a type.
Yep.
Well, it became a brand.
Right after the antiques, looks like we've got the movie cars, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the Jurassic Park groups. From 2 different Jurassic Park movies.
Here's the Jurassic right here coming up.
Yep. I'm going off script, Bill. I'm just going to look.
That's fine. I think that's the easiest
I think we're better
right
off.
now. Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be Stanley Tree, which was one of our sponsors.
Can you see the little dinosaur inside the passenger seat?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like a dog hanging out the window.
Movie cars. Now there's what is this float coming up?
This is the small engine specialist, so they're on our list.
Yeah, they were on our list way back.
Yep.
They get late getting in. This thing is, small engine repair.
We got more bubbles.
Yep, and
here's Stanley Tree service. Right?
Oh, there it is.
There's the fleet of trucks.
Yep.
They were pretty helpful.
Looks like they're squirting water too.
They were very helpful
during the tornado that flew through town.
Absolutely. That's a great company.
Right. Very community oriented.
Yep.
Here comes Stanley Tree.
That's it. I knew I would be surprised if they weren't. They came right out to sponsor us, help us.
Yep. And I wonder if they must own this Tri-State Power Equipment, because that's all the
it's in the same building, right? Isn't that same?
On Route 7, correct.
I don't know that they do, but I know they're next to each other.
Yep.
Are in the same building, actually. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to get a new tractor. I'm thinking about one of those.
Oh. I can find out for you, because I know the Bruce Barad that runs Stanley Tree.
Yep.
I'll ask him.
All right.
For you.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a rather large crane right there.
Oh,
it's going to be coming out.
They have huge equipment.
Right. So that's the log truck.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll be like the guy on the tractor there.
Yeah.
Big enough truck for you? Look at that crane.
That crane is massive.
That's a massive. Yep.
It's also a Stanley Tree, sir. That'll take down the sequoias.
That will.
Yep.
You know what I like about
Jim?
It's so clean.
Yep. Jim McLaughlin, who is running for office.
Yeah.
The tornado went right over his house. $40,000 worth of damage.
Oh.
His house, his pool, his cabana.
Holy cow.
And I tell you, what a mess.
Right. All right. So
we called them right away, and there's Paul Carr, old Cumberland, helps the town considerably.
Yeah.
Then we got the Dynamite. Where the heck?
1st Infantry Division, the big red.
The Dynamite Rhythms. Where do we have them? I don't see them.
I don't see them here either. But
it's a band on the flatbed.
Here they are.
Yeah, they're here. The Dynamite The ones that we've been talking about. Oh, they're good. How could you miss them? Tim, I'm surprised you don't know them.
Nope.
I'm not allowed out at night. You're younger. You could go out.
That's Chris Depot, by the way, from the Woonsocket Music Department.
Oh, okay.
Well, wait a minute now.
Singing.
The Cumberland Clippers are coming up now. We gotta recognize them. Oh, here's an award for who got this
The
one?
chairperson's award, 3rd place.
3rd place. They're good. Good news. The Happy 4th. Who is this?
I don't.
Cumberland Junior Clippers. There's a football.
Oh, it's a football team.
Football.
There you go.
Oh, there
Guys, when we first started doing this, we used to have to tell people to wave to the camera. We don't have to tell them anymore.
They know it now.
They know it.
That's a big group, though, huh?
Yeah, that is.
They all look either soaked from Super Soakers or they're hot. One or the other.
Which I didn't think we were allowing, but
so that's
so
both
much
football.
for allowing that. Yep, football.
Football and cheerleading, though, I think it's.
Yes, it is.
They're in both.
Cheerleadings, they've won a couple of big awards, I think, from what I remember reading.
Yep.
Let's say Pride of Cumberland, right?
Right.
We still got. I guess
See on the back of that float it says "Get the show on the road." RHODE.
That's
going to theme.
the theme.
Right.
That's the theme.
Tim
on the
Coombs
road.
right there in his truck.
Who?
Timmy Coombs. He was supposed to be at the beginning of the parade.
Oh.
We passed over that.
Yep.
A couple of older.
Somebody
Jeep
switched a lot of things. We'll have to talk to Joyce at the next meeting.
All right, while we're waiting here, while they get a little bit of a break in the action, we'll give a commercial or two. This one up is Navigant Credit Union, again, helping members achieve financial well-being since 1915. That's Navigant Credit Union. Our customers are our owners, and our owners are our customers. Navigant Credit Union is your neighbor, and we have a deep interest in our community and spend our time and money volunteering and funding scholarships and financial education programs. We also invest in the latest technologies and tools to make your financial world a little easier to manage. Visit us online at navigantcu.org, and we at Navigant Credit Union are NCUA insured.
We saw these folks a little bit earlier on our highlights from previous years.
There they are.
Here they are again
There's
from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Cycling Murrays.
The first of 4 parades they'll do today. Ours is the first. The Cycling Murrays.
Yay! No relation, by the way. Every year they
I don't think they get any older.
You think any of the young kids could ride those?
Oh.
I don't think
Only
so.
if they're electric powered. That's what
right.
they'll do. They'll do unicycles, but they're going to be electric powered.
Yeah. Or a skateboard.
Right.
So here's the antiques cars coming along behind them. Ocean State. No, that's not Jeep.
Not the Jeeps yet. This is a classic car section of the show right here. Nice Corvette.
Yep.
To lead the pack, probably in the late 80s. Is that an Oldsmobile, Bill? That looks like an Oldsmobile right there.
That one right there is.
It is.
The blue one, yeah.
Gets
yellow one's a caddy.
4 gallons to the mile right there on that car.
Sounds like our TV truck.
Yeah. Oh, I love the older ones. These are really, it's pretty. What is that now? I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate.
Well, when we have antique cars in the Autumn Fest parade, of course, Paul Zangari's here, and he can name all the cars.
Right.
And the rest of that. But I used to be able to do stuff like that. I can't any longer.
Well, I know that's a Ford. The one before it was a Monte Carlo that's been customized.
People are getting screwed. Bill, your wife just got it in the puss.
Oh, she's not going to be happy.
She will not be happy.
Ford. There's a Ford truck.
We just had a Ford
Painting,
truck.
yeah.
By.
50s maybe?
Oh, that's a nicely restored Ford.
Yeah.
Look at this
pickup truck.
Right. Beautiful.
Look at this coming along.
Oh, hey, that's the ghost tanks, right?
From the Blackstone Valley Tourism Council.
That's it.
One of our inflatable tanks.
Right, those were
a
made in
replica of what
Woonsocket.
fooled the Germans during World War II, that we had far more firepower in England than we actually did.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that it was on the eastern side of the island as opposed to the western side where they actually took off from.
Weren't they made in Woonsocket, Dave?
Yes. Down on River Street.
Pretty amazing.
Chinese
and the dragon
wagons,
boats.
the dragon boats.
Right. Chinese dragon boats.
From Pawtucket. Yep.
Tim, you're going to be in Navigant's dragon boat this year in September?
Do we have a dragon boat in there? If we don't, we should.
Navigant had a dragon boat.
I think we did.
Absolutely.
And nobody asked me, Dave.
Uh-oh.
They just don't like me anymore.
I don't want to go there.
Oh, I doubt that.
Here we go.
Another cannon that they're not going to shoot off for safety reasons.
Right.
On a nice flatbed with
a female general.
Nice lady with a three-corner hat on it.
Here's another. I don't know who this is.
Another band.
But it's Cumberland.
It's a town truck.
Yep. Oh, it's supposed to be at the beginning.
Right. I wish I could tell you who it was, Bill, but we are out of order.
I know. Way out of order.
What was that? The outside mic was too high there, Tim. What'd you say?
I was saying I'd like to be able to tell everybody who that was, but I'm not 100% sure who that was.
We're not. Oh,
We're a little
here
off
it
order.
is. Yes, that's the Cats and Jammers.
Cats and Jammers? All right.
Yep.
There we go. While we're waiting for our next division or our next group, Anchor Nissan, Anchor Subaru, happy 4th of July from the Benoit family at Anchor Auto Group. The Benoit brothers are always happy to give back to the local community. And Anchor Auto Group is the winner of the Subaru Love Promise Award for 5 years in a row. It's one of the highest honors that a Subaru retailer can receive and is presented in recognition of success in instituting the highest standards of excellence in both customer care and support of the local community. Come down to Anchor Subaru Nissan for a transparent deal. Anchor Subaru Nissan on Route 146, North Smithfield, or online at anchorautogroup.com.
St. Joseph's International.
The Men of St. Joseph's.
Yep, Men's of St. Joseph's.
I think my father-in-law was a member of the Men of St. Joseph's.
Oh, was he? Yeah. Okay. Who was it?
Be better.
Be better.
Or be a better.
Be a better man.
It was across. Obviously, there's the men. Is he there?
Yep.
Is he walking?
Husband,
It's a good
father, etc.
Right. Role model.
We'll get another look at that
Mentor.
when he goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Husband, father, son, co-worker, etc.
Be a better
Isn't that
person.
nice?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Great message.
How wish
All
more
right.
people would pay attention
The squirting
to it.
continues.
Let's make sure. Bill, get out there and protect your wife.
That's it. Uh-oh, she got hit again.
No. There's a war going on, though.
She's got that cover, though.
Get her an umbrella.
Oh. She got... That's what a cover you need for your chair when you start going to your ball games.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I got that.
Sit out there.
I got that little parking lot in the back of my head growing every day. It seems. Kind of like this is what I appreciate being in the truck.
Some more tractors coming.
All right. There's a whole bunch more parade here we do not have on the sheet.
Franklin Farm. No, we don't have it on here.
Is that
we got
This little flatbed has some young kids on there with some inflatable palm trees.
Yeah,
that's Franklin. That's Franklin Farm. Where they had all the. Why weren't they with the fire engines? Something. Is this the end? I think we're
there's the Jeepsters. This is the Ocean State Jeepsters now.
Oh.
This should be the end, though, I think, after we get done with the Jeeps.
Oh, I see the flashing lights.
That's
This is a Jeep.
It's a Jeep, but it's a police.
It's got a police light package on it.
Right. That would be convenient on
And a siren,
195
obviously,
West.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think they could do that as a civilian vehicle.
No.
All right, here come the Jeeps, though.
Oh, no, you got to have a license for that.
Right.
Special license.
But that would be a fast vehicle to get chased down by.
Well,
The Jeep.
I have to admit to so I had emergency lights on my town car when I was the mayor.
Yep.
And one day my wife said to me, "Why are these cars pulling over?" I said, "I don't know." Well, I had my flashes on, didn't know it.
You didn't know it?
No. It was very easy to bump the thing.
Yeah.
My goodness. Well, here's our second group of Jeeps, folks.
This is
Here
the
we
biggest
go.
Read
This is the big,
description.
Right.
Look on the dashboard. Are those little yellow rubber
Those
ducks?
are ducks, but they're
Ducks.
not yellow. They're not all yellow.
No, I guess not.
Right. Look at now. The interesting thing about about all the Jeeps are the personalities that they take.
Yep.
When somebody buys the Jeep, because you can deck those things out any way you want. I mean, they come in a million different packages to begin with. You know, there's the Willys right here in front, the Rubicon on the other side. There's a Wrangler.
This has to be the Ocean State Jeepsters.
Right.
Rainville, De Lorenzo, Conley, Arnold, and McGill.
Yep. So those must be the chapters of that.
Must be
that
different,
group.
yeah.
Right. But I mean, you can see they just do such a nice job at just decking them out and making them look nice, and again, personalizing them.
Yeah. They're nice.
I will admit, there's nothing like driving down the road in a Jeep with the top down.
Yeah.
The High Tide, that's one I hadn't seen before. So another model. It's amazing how many. I guess they do that at the Jeep dealer. They can create a model at the Jeep dealership. But I wonder if you have to order those.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Now they're fighting back and forth.
Right.
Oh, this is not good.
Not good.
Not good.
There's a water
they're
balloon.
throwing balloons, and
There's a
but
water
they-
balloon.
We've got some ladies in bikinis in one of the Jeeps that doesn't have a top on it, and they're
Who doesn't
throwing
have-
water
It's not the
balloons.
only thing that doesn't have
No,
a top.
who doesn't have a top? The Jeep?
The Jeep.
Dave, you said?
The Jeep doesn't have a top? And I think
hope
the Riders.
I hope it is. Holy mackerel.
There's a mom with a kid trying to keep the kid from being hit.
Oh, Jeep.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Well, they certainly
Of
have
course,
a
it
lot
hits
of fun,
and then
don't
it breaks, and then they tell you, oh, well, send it back.
That kid keeps stepping in front of my wife. She will not be a happy camper.
Jeeps
Sweet
and
Georgia,
Jeeps and
right.
Jeeps. Uncountable Jeeps. My goodness.
That's Sweet Georgia and
Sweet Georgia Brown.
There's a blue one over there that says, We the people.
Well, they are people.
That's patriotic. And speaking of patriotic, the Sweet Caroline has an inflatable bald eagle with American flags on the back. We're going to get another picture of it when it goes by. There it is.
It's funny. Do you remember years ago, Bill, in the parade when we had the car section? There were a few years there where it was all Corvettes.
Yep.
There was
yes, I do.
100 Corvettes that would be in the parade, and we all go, it's the Corvette parade. Well, now the 4th of July has changed, and now
everything is
it's the
turned.
Jeep parade.
Yeah, we only saw one Corvette.
That's a one Corvette.
Yep.
And it's the Jeep parade.
Yep.
They got a pressure tank in this red one over here, and it's squirting like a garden hose.
Yep. Oh, boy.
They haven't gotten Dave up on the roof yet, though. That's pretty good.
Well, I hope they don't, because then they get the camera, and then we'll be down to camera.
Oh.
We're down.
Maybe they get good aim.
Look at this one. The way the lights
Wow, the lights are flipping.
That looks like the old Army Jeep.
Right. That's what they call a flat black paint job right there.
Yep.
There's no shine to that.
No air conditioning either.
No air conditioning either, right. Designed to be mean
Oh, my
looking.
goodness. Is that those flat black vehicles, they get hot.
Right. Any vehicle with a black interior gets hot. I have to put my shade on my sunroof so it doesn't get messed up. Dixie. So
If
this
you're just joining us, this is the 2024 edition of the Arnold Mills July 4th Parade on Naval Highway. And we're now watching several minutes of Jeeps going by. The Jeep clubs come out. This is a y'all come for them. They all come.
That white Jeep.
Jeeps of every color and description and size.
Remember the Dukes of Hazzard?
Yep.
That was Dixie's
That was
Jeep.
there it is.
Had the
Dixie.
big U on the
Yep.
front. Yep.
That's a pretty
Catherine Bach.
one. That's a
She
nice.
chased that General Lee around everywhere.
Yeah. Look at this one coming. Looks like a fish on the top. It'll be in the. Can't I see it?
Yeah. Beached whale. What is that on the top? It is like a fish.
Yeah, it is a fish. Don't ask me what it is.
Well, getting ready to go to the beach, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a pirate inside there.
Oh, jeez.
He's got
Arr,
his pirate boots
mateys.
on. Arr. Then your basic Jeep.
Yep.
Vehicles that you might see driving down the street on any particular day.
Right.
Shined up and festooned with red, white, and blue flags and
That's
things.
a very good word, festooned.
Everybody loves it when I use that word, festooned. I learned it in school, and I just never forgot it.
How could you? Festoon.
I don't know how many more we have.
Yeah.
Get that long camera shot, Dave? We can figure out how many more Jeeps there are.
We're using that camera for the close-ups right now.
Oh. Here comes a big blue duck on this Jeep.
Oh, yeah. Looks like the long shot looks like there's a lot still coming. What time are we? 12, almost 12:30.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a couple of hundred Jeeps that belong to this group. Oh yeah, look at. Well, that's cars I think down in the back there. So it's the parade. The end of the parade's probably coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are regular
I don't
cars.
know.
Oh, those are regular
And
cars.
look
I think.
way up there. Oops. My goodness, I'm having a hard time getting the camera to simmer down. There it is. Look.
Hey, there's the Hiltons. I recognize people walking.
That's how it is.
Right.
In a small-time parade.
Dave and Deb.
But it's going to be a while before we're done.
And get out of here.
Oh, that's always takes a few minutes to build. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
But you'd be surprised. Spend time, take down 4 cameras, pull in cables.
You've been here, what, since 7:30?
8:05.
8:05.
Yeah, here's another one with a pressure tank.
Yeah.
But you're getting paid the
Squirting
big
like a
money,
garden
Dave,
hose.
so, you know.
You get paid the big money. I have never seen so many different types of water.
Look at the dog in
water
there.
guns.
The dog
Good
in there. Yep. And they was. Am I right? I thought they were barring the water guns.
Oh, they were.
Oh,
Joyce is very adamant about not
That's
having
what
water
I thought.
guns.
She didn't win that one, did she?
Nope.
We haven't seen Joyce yet.
No, it's true. Does she come in the?
She
at the
usually
end
at
of
the
parade?
back, the last one.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
With the golf
The golf cart?
Yep. That usually signifies the last.
There's the golf cart, I think.
Oh, then that's the end. Yep.
No,
I see
that's-
him now.
Yeah.
It's not a golf cart.
Right, there's
Yeah,
then
no.
the
It's a
flashing
gator. Coming
the
up.
gator, right, and then the in the back. the
Coming up,
flashing
there.
light.
See the golf carts, Dave, way in the back.
Ah, the committee.
That's the end. That's
Yep,
the committee.
Oh, I like that MG. That's a very nice car. We need to have more classic cars in the parade.
We'll see it closer when it comes up.
I agree.
I like the classic cars.
Too many Jeeps.
They should do a big Jeep thing when the park's all cleaned up. Do a big Jeep thing there after the 4th of July parade, and everybody can go there. Dave, do we need to run through any last commercials here?
I believe so. This
Well, here's-
couple left.
couple
I'll
that you
do.
haven't,
Here's
do a
Joyce. Why don't we just Joyce is coming within camera range.
All right.
So Joyce has done another fantastic job.
Congratulations, right?
Congratulations. There she's waving. She's done a fantastic job as usual. So
right.
And her committee, they work hard. Again, here's another thing. They'll start in another month and start planting. So this is not an overnight deal they throw together, as you can tell.
Right.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. So.
All right, so I'm gonna blow through these commercials so we get them in, Bill, for our sponsor. So, Brule, Knowlton Hanley PC, the largest law firm in Northern Rhode Island is Brule, Knowlton Hanley PC of Cumberland. They focus on Medicaid and elder law, estate planning, and probate and guardianship. The attorneys at Brule, Knowlton Haney have 100 years of collective service and are licensed to practice law in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. So visit their website, bnhri.com. for Brule, Nault, and Haney PC, 1334 Mendon Road in Cumberland. And our friends at Coletta Furniture, we'd like to thank them as well. They are now located on Wood Avenue in Woonsocket. Brad and Ryan Coletta invite you to Coletta's Furniture to celebrate life, liberty, and the pursuit of a quality sleep. This 4th of July, you can purchase the comfort of a Sealy mattress on sale at Coletta's Furniture. And remember to ask for 0 down for 1 year and 0 interest. Stop in and check out the showroom or shop at home at ColettasFurniture.com. And the folks at Woonsocket Door Sales, first impressions have a lasting effect that includes garage doors. And Woonsocket Door Sales can handle all types of products, residential and commercial, including installation, maintenance, framework repair, and unexpected problems. Quality service and workmanship, Woonsocket Door Sales at 767-3448. It's family owned. And finally, Joyce's husband, Philip. The law offices of Philip Cucciani is a full-service law firm including cases of personal injury, bankruptcy, and estate planning. They always provide all the time in your case, and rely on the knowledge and experience of the team. Attorney Philip Cucciani at 191 Social Street in Woonsocket, where you can call for an appointment at 766-2780. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for this year's parade, and we look forward to having you back next year.
Yes, thank you very much, Tim. I wanted to make some thank yous here. We have members of the D-Molay of Pawtucket. That's a young men's affiliate of the Masons, which is here on the grounds. They were the ones you saw going out and handing bottles of water to the parade walkers as they were going along. And I have their names here. I thought it'd be a good idea to mention them and give them credit for their volunteer service work. Kyle Pettit, Keith Fenniff, Joe Maddox, Randy Vickers, Hunter Aubin, Anthony Tavares, and the advisors, Robert Lyle, David Lancaster, Mark Kay, Jerry Fenniff, Bob Maddox, James Olgavy. So thanks to the D-Malay for being here today and working around. They were helping out with an awful lot of what was going on here behind the scenes. And thanks to the guys for doing that. I want to thank Dave Tebow, who spent the day up on the roof. And as a matter of fact, the fabulous Denise back at Radio Control had her work cut out for her today as the internet proved to be a fickle ally. Those of you who did not see the live TV stream will see it this afternoon. And, of course, it'll be on demand right here at WoonsocketRadio.com. So look in for that a little bit later on and get your friends to watch it too as well. Here in the truck, a big thank you to Mr. Tim Draper and Mr. Look at the camera there, Bill.
I'm looking.
Oh, there you are. Okay, and Bill Murray. He looked out, puzzled. Looking out the door over there like he was. I can't wait to get out of here.
No, they're trying to get my attention.
All right. Well, anyway,
it's a pleasure.
Your family's ready to go home. Your family's ready to walk home with you, Tim.
All right.
So I guess it's time to say goodbye. And once again, thanks to everybody for being with us here on our broadcast once again of the 2024 July 4th Parade from Cumberland. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We can't do it without you. Have a wonderful July 4th, what's left of it, folks, and we will catch you again on the radio and the TV down the road.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. See you later.
Thank you. Great job.